Hi guys! So starting with primer to prep my skin. I'm also using whatever's remaining over my eyes as an eye primer. Going in with foundation. I like keeping it light for everyday glam. And confidence doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it's just choosing to show up even when you feel small. Adding a bit of concealer to brighten up the center of my face. I'm using a makeup sponge to blend the products in. Now I'm lightly setting everything with powder so it stays in place. I'm using a soft transition shade in the crease, nothing too dramatic. And a lighter shade on the lid to keep it fresh and simple. Now I'm using a brown eyeshadow stick at the ends of my eyes. And with the help of an angled brush, I'm gonna smudge it out and flick it in the end. I'm also using a black liquid liner to create a soft wing. Now I'm going to apply the same transition shade over my lower lash line to bring the look together. I'm curling my lashes because this always makes such a difference. Now let's apply a quick coat of mascara. I absolutely love how it opens up the eyes. Adding some natural falsies, of course. Now I'm softly contouring my nose with a brown eye pencil. But before that, I totally forgot I had to apply some cream blush. And I'm just gonna blend them with my fingers. Now I'm warming up the face with a bit of bronzer. Now I'm just blending out the nose contour so it looks soft. Now I'm adding a little powder blush to lock everything in. For brows, I'm using a brow pencil. First, I'm gonna brush out the brows and then fill in my eyebrows wherever is needed. I'm also using a brow gel to set the brow in place. For lips, I'm using a brown liner first because my lips are double toned. I'm using a brush to blend out my lip liner so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm using a mauve shade lip liner on top of my brown liner. Then I'm using a lip balm. And finishing it off with a gloss. Now to tie the whole look together, we are finishing it off with a soft highlighter on my inner eyes and on the high points of my face. And that's my everyday glam. Soft, simple, and something that makes me feel a little more like myself. Thank you for being here with me. Until next time, bye.